Hi, I'm Dr. Ken Torrens. On today's episode of Legendary Living, we're going to talk about making breakthroughs. I like to read books about success, getting ahead, and recently in one of the books I was reading, there was a line which really caught my attention. And it said, if you're serious about changing your life, you'll find a way. If you're not, you'll find an excuse. And it really got me thinking, how many times do things happen to us, not even specifically about goals we're trying to achieve, but we talk about those events in ways of like justifying, like something that happened while we were in the supermarket line or something like that. But when you take it into things like your work performance, how healthy your body is, your relationships, how you're doing within your spiritual life, anytime that you find yourself talking about all the reasons why you're not where you want to be, frankly, you're making an excuse. The truth is, you have everything within you. By God's grace, you have been given certain talents, certain ideas, you can call them strengths, but you also have core challenges that will come up every time that you're going to go in the direction of your proper destiny. So the key thing that you need to do is really take your time to focus on where you've been. Look at the things that you've tripped over. Find out, are those things really consistent with your objectives in life? Most of the time they're not. Then you find the things that are consistent. And what you find is, what are the similar thoughts that are going on in your mind? What are the emotions that you're having? Who are the people that you're hanging out with? What are the dominant moods that you have while you're going in that direction? And you need to conscientiously do more of that. The other thing is that deep down inside yourself, you really do know who you are, right? What your strengths are. It's just that there's been a whole lot of lousy communication going on. One of my mentors said that comes from these MFTPs, the mothers, fathers, teachers, preachers in your life from when you were a kid and you absorbed all this stuff. And did you really take the time to come up with your own core idea of yourself and what it is that you want to achieve in this life? Whatever that is, that's where you're going to find your grand fulfillment, chasing that down. As we've talked before in other of the videos, it is going through the ups and downs and challenges. That's what should really excite you, because you know that every time that you've gone through a challenge and you've gotten up and you've continued to pursue after what it is that you want, you've gotten one step closer to your ultimate victory. For me, all of this has to do with the journey. It's not the specific destination. It's who I am on a day-to-day basis, dealing with, on a professional basis, the clients I have, at home, with my wife, with my kids, members of my church group teams. This idea of who I am in this process, this to me is the most exciting thing. Because deep down, if I simply am the man that God created me to be, I don't have to worry about yesterday. I don't have to worry about tomorrow. I don't have to worry about taking care of all these other things that are out there in the world. I simply have to be that person in the midst of the circumstances and really trust that all the other things are being taken care of. Because ultimately, God is the designer of this universe. It's in His hands. It's not in mine. I can participate in it, right? But ultimately, my duty to Him is just being that best man I can be every single day. So to all of you, men, women, kids, I really, really hope that you are living a fantastic life that is full of fulfillment, of purpose, everything that you want. For Legendary Living, I'm Dr. Ken Torrens. Thanks.